Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Prime Minister and Party Leader
Andrew Holness.
Is what happened to borrowed money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over $143,000 US, which came from SSL.
In full support
of the best Prime Minister.
And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
And I am very lucky
to have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation.
I just gave away 87 black tanks.
Is the best we have had.
Are we all seeing what's happening with Andrew and the Integrity Commission? So let me explain it to you as best as I can in layman's terms based on what my understanding of the article and the documents that I've read are. So essentially, Andrew Holness and his wife owned a number of companies. In their earnings reports over the last few years, there are some inconsistencies in the growth of their earnings and their net worth and assets and deposits. So essentially, what the Integrity Commission is now saying is that in order for them to certify his earnings, they would need to have a further breakdown of his expenditures and expenses for each of the companies. So they would need that in order to then go ahead and certify and say he's okay. So essentially, Andrew is saying that he's not willing to give them that because that is a breach of his privacy. So what he is now challenging is a portion of anti-corruption legislation, saying that is unconstitutional because what they're asking for does not protect his privacy. And everything that's in the Constitution, such as the right to privacy, it takes precedent, meaning that it supersedes anything that comes after, such as like anti-corruption legislation. So if, in essence, it breaches his constitutional right for privacy, then he does somewhat have a case. Now, I'm a huge supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. Everybody knows this. However, at this juncture, I'm not able to continue to make excuses for the Prime Minister. What he is attempting to do is actually quite disgraceful and disappointing. Years from now, we will look back at the Andrew Holness tenure and be disgusted at some of the things that we have allowed to happen. Now, while I have genuine love for Andrew and I think he is much better of a leader than the opposition, I think that there are a lot of blunders that have happened in his leadership. The Prime Minister's wife being in representational politics has always caused ethical concerns. The fact that he snuck her in as a member of parliament and then promoted her to Speaker of the House is highly inappropriate. And while I don't question her effectiveness, as I think she's excelled in both roles, it's definitely always been a conflict of interest. While I've traditionally supported the Jamaican Labour Party and Andrew Holness and his administration, I think that it would be in very good taste if he just gave them what they wanted. It would also show that he respects the Integrity Commission and the anti-corruption legislation. The fact that he's going to these lengths to not comply with their requests shows that he has a lot to hide.
Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Health and Wellness, those of you who craft this order, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and plant this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. I want you guys to share this video, share this kind of work. This is not your normal kind of work. People, we have a problem in the black community. What you see I go on in Jamaica there with politicians and thief everything for themselves and a slave plantation mentality that. Do you understand me? The same thing happened in our community. We want it all for ourselves. We all want to live bigger than the next black man. We always want to compete with the next black man. We don't compete against the white man, the Chinese man, or the Indian, you know. We can't compete against them because them have it and them give it what we got. You see it? We always attempt to compete against ourselves. I'm showing the people, share my work. Be serious today. We as black people, we have a problem. With all the money we have, people, nothing should have hold you back if you come together and join and unity. But instead, every black man wants to be rich, want to have it all for himself, look good in the eyes of the white man. As a black man gets some money, so he is so happy when they see what you see more around white woman. Most black men, When they see them get rich, you see them around a white man because they feel like they make it. Then they put the pinnacle when they see them have a white man on them hand. Look, me not no man one day the white man, but me just show you the pattern among us. And me see it a lot around here, the NBA players, the celebrity, and the South go people. It's like how a man would have treating black woman, him not treat the white man so. Like cartel writer so. Me never seem so romantic with it with Shorty yet. Me never seem so romantic. Me never age or a prison do it. But hey, you can't admire how he's so romantic and every little gesture is out there online showing the love and unity and the He's black all over the world. We have a problem, people. I'm going to call it out today. Me the Rastaman son, you know. Me the son of a Rastaman, man. How about that say, man? Think I know me I come and listen to my father talk. And with the knowledge I may have, I may have a platform. I drop it on them today, man. Everybody want to be richer than the other one. House Negro mentality. Let me start first and show you things I'm going to talk about on this platform before. Facebook. Anybody will know me. Heard me talk about this before. The biggest threat to black people are black people. Our survival, our existence. I want you guys also to listen to this before we go further. Before I go further, listen to this and we're going to talk about it.
Who benefits and profits off our bickering and our division? You know, it's like follow the money. I don't know their names, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, you know, this is an industry. Okay, let's take rap music. Entertainment. Okay. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. So, literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. So, you know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that, you know, the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. But they didn't make you write those lyrics. It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics. We're going to have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
No family. Ah, boy, may I go there today, you know? May I go there today? You see, we black people, me come on my platform and say, we are the biggest threat to existence and civilization, not the white man. But some black man, because them have a certain thing in their head, them have blame the white man up till today. I understand things that are systematic. Yeah, in a white man country. But if it point to Africa to some black man, they might tell you, say, well, I'm not African, I'm American. Me nah go back there. No matter how much money them have. Black man that spend them life in a white man country and fight for justice and rights. And dead in there. And left them pitney in there. Them have the most money. Nobody now looks at me go back to Africa, you know. Because we were all brainwashed about Africa. All the depiction we have seen from a small growing up is hungry people of Africa. Flying our yai corner, big belly picnic, big heads, hunger, starvation. Man, I go hunt with piece of stick and piece of cloth wrap around him behind. That is what in our head when we go to school about Africa. Even when I go to high school in Jamaica, I never see no pictures of those cities in Africa and no modern life. All the depictions of Africa is the sticks and you go hunt and like you're scavenging to eat. It was when we see social media, it had draw closer to Africa. When I say kaka close, Africa is more modern than the Caribbean. Way past modern than us. So what was this? Our brainwash, just like the Jesus on the wall. Our brainwash. Brainwash is a hell of a thing, you know. That's why most of us don't ever think about going back to Africa. The brainwash mentality. That's why some of us see each other as the devil. That's why some of us, when some of us go in our business place, we don't look upon them, but when the white man come in, we kiss them ass. That's why when some of us come in on the business place, we don't have the camera follow we, and the other man that will come in, they come thief. We don't now follow them. It's a brainwash, it's a mentality, people. Brainwash is a hell of a thing, you know? Let me show you how deep that is. As old as you're being right now, when you close your eyes to pray, it's not the first we do these videos, people, a long time on social media. When you close your eyes to pray, even at this modern day, don't you see a white Jesus? You know, say Jesus a white, you know. Remember this a card on a Jesus, you know, man. When you close your eyes to pray, aren't you looking at that white Jesus with that long hair on the wall with them blue eyes and the beard and the thorn around his head and the piercing of his hand? Aren't you looking at that Jesus? Because that Jesus has been brainwashed and ironed out in us from our school. Anywhere you go, you see it on calendars, on almanac. You will we get one at December time. So a lot of us right now, as old as you be, even though you know, say Jesus no white, your God no white, you have to fight on white Jesus out of your head. Me not hide it. Me I tell you the truth. Me a human being. Let me touch it, the house Negroes now. People, many things we see touch our community, and the white man bring it there. You know? I tell a lot of time on this platform, the enemy not doing nothing, you know. And the man will know you and come close to you. Most of the time, the enemy go up on the next side. There's a shooting in New Roads the other day. We get to find out say what the man will get caught up. Him come from the community. And when the gunman them caught up him cousin, him start, you know, he start act away. And they find out say, boy, I don't look like you, you know, like him I hold it, you know, so make a dirty man left him. And so now him bring the man them come into the community. So when it's a lot of time the enemy come invade your privacy around you and do your things. It's those around you closer. Bring them there. And I'm going to show you a simple example today. White powder, coke. You don't come from the ghetto. Make a Colombian, them place them grow them and process it. So why crack end up in the community among us? Is it the Colombians or wherever they come from who process these things? Are these the people you see in your community, pan liquor store corner, gas station corner, on the blocks, selling rocks? Or is us, black people? It is us. It's always us who bring back the poison to the colony, just like the ants do, and kill off everybody. Why? Because we want to get rich. Don't blame the white man, you know. Come here, go back to what Ice Cube said a while ago. Is one of us want to get rich? Yes, we could have refused it. Because I'm sure there's not everybody in the ghetto surviving and have them handing drugs. Almost everybody in the ghetto doing the right thing. But you have a few among us who want to get rich by tearing down the community. You see a sister who was going to university. Coming to you, want a smoke. You know it's not good what you're doing to her, but you don't care anyway. You mash up her future. You sell her it. You see a family member, a black man, a woman, or a man, I come to you to buy the crack, teeth rotten out, drop out, a catch and look sick. You can see these people. But you still sell them it. Even when you know say this is the last, smoke them or smoke, and you might never see them again. Some black people don't care. The cruelty go unmatched when it comes to black man and his wealth. Just to get wealth, to be on top of the food chain and be on top of everybody else. To act like you're the house Negro and they're better than everybody else. People get to the coffee. I don't normal video this, so they don't even know. I don't normal video this. Me a Rastaman pick me. See? So this is what happened, people. Check out the drugs. And them go bring it back in the colony. Check out everything when they do to us. And them bring it back. Not the white man. We are the biggest threat because of greed. Will hurt the rest of us. We just want more to show off. We must have the most cars, the most expensive cars. Are we going to show it? We must have the most bank accounts and the most. Are we going to show it? We must have the most dollars and we're going to flash. We are the biggest star boy. Yeah. We're going to show it. Look what black people been consumed with all these years. All the money we have. Name of the rich, wealthy black people in the world. You see them are unite and come together for nothing? I bet the white people them come together. I bet the rich elites them come together. Me say, I bet you the rich elites coming together. We take a mind with time on earth. This is a show off on each other. Let's talk about fashion. It is the same black man that forcing youth them nowadays who don't want to work. I'm going to tell you all this work, people. You come in the ghetto. You come from ghetto. You use the people them to rise by singing crazy songs where they turn the youth them to prison, turn the woman them in a prostitute, turn them in a crackhead, because all of these things in the songs are glorified, promoted, advertised, just like what going in Jamaica now. Look what going in our community. The gun, the chopping, the scamming, the hits, all of them is glorified in music. Greed, people. So I hear Ice Cube say something again. I'm going to play it for you again, make it soak in your head. I'm going to address it.
Who benefits and profits off our bickering and our division? You know, it's like follow the money. I don't know their names, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, you know, this is an industry. Okay, let's take rap music. Let's take it. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. So, literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. So, you know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that, you know, the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. But they didn't make you write those lyrics. It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics. We're going to have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what the, you know, a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
Before me even approach that conversation, let's go to fashion. Me tell you about the drugs, how the drugs get there. Another white man, another Colombian are one away. Why? We know it wrong. We see that damage with community. Just like the gun music, we know it wrong. We see that damage with community. But just to stay rich, have a better car, better house, better lifestyle to come boast for the rest of field Negroes. House Negro mentality, people. I'm going to show you today. Let's go to fashion. These guys come out of the ghetto. Yeah, can barely buy clothes, but as they get some money, see them come back in the ghetto, big chain, pay name brand, them put in them videos and this and that. Yeah, the youth them in the ghetto, follow them and them know them have power. But many of them will tell us, say, Do not look for them as role model. Parents must do them job to be a role model for your kid. Even Cartel, when them know so the youth them follow him and love him. They will tell you, be a role model for your kid when they get rich off of the community. People yard and abroad, me talk about the black community. So this is not just a one person. It is the mentality, the plantation mentality me I tell you about. Let's talk about fashion. Them come back in the neighborhood with the name brand, this and that. Your little son now don't want to work at McDonald's. Because McDonald's job can give him the expensive belt. Me know this young youth. Father, we're paying him brand. First job young youth get after them graduate from school, right in America. It takes $600 go buy a belt. He might work at a fast food joint. That means he might work several weeks to save to buy that belt for $600. May I show you the mentality, and him learn it from his father. Or, you know, where father get it from. We always follow some people, this illusion world that we live in. We have to wake up out people. It's a dream. So the young man go buy one belt for $600. And when I look at the belt, I was appalled. Come here with a belt, I can go buy for $20, $19.99, and all them sitting there. I know look better than Femika belt on their clothes, but they really see it. The youth bought the belt just for the buckle. The only part of the belt that have the name brand was the buckle of the belt. $600 the young man pay for a belt. No, this type of mentality is coming from celebrity. Who make them rural, come in the black community when they come from poor people, them see poor people, come make them rural look like it beautiful. Yacht, private jet, girls, champagne, cars, name brand. And look upon that, you see the black people, them were poor, I try to live. You could go to the tenement yard of Jamaica like this. As much as them house look like that. And you go in at the house, the amount of clothes that them having, they're more expensive than the house itself. Black people mentality. Because we are watching the celebrity them. We see our Beyonce with a purse and she a rich woman, you know. And everybody I run up and down pan line the next day looking for the purse. You know Beyonce, you know rich. Everybody's going to be looking for that purse. You see Jay-Z in a tennis shoes, John, no, me like that, you know, charging. The black man will spend months at work just to save to buy one shoes. Where do you think that come from? Is a poison these celebrities drag in our community. What them do, them take a few of them from among us. Them use them for, you know, for whatever purpose. But I and I, as a Rastaman son, to me, is just to tear down the community. The standard of life, just everything tear down people. No, the morality gone. You know, the black community people. Yeah, I'm Brad, me a talk, you know. But it's worse at Jamaica. Me old enough to see these things. I'm going to play something for you right now from Dr. Umar Johnson. Share my work, people. This work is not for everybody, you know. You have to be conscious. Let's see what I go on here with Dr. Umar Johnson.
Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people. Yeah. All they can do, celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. All they can do is have fun. They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave, corporate commodity. Just like a slave 157 years ago, if you had any money, you could only use it to do what? Enjoy yourself. This is why these Negroes got 50 houses, 50 cars, 50 boats, 1,000, every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made. Why do you need every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made? Because you're not allowed to use your money to do nothing relevant for your community. You can't name me a single white billionaire, Chinese billionaire, Arab billionaire who doesn't employ at least 5 to 10,000 of his own race. Now show me a black billionaire who employs 5 to 10,000 of his own race. Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people.
Now you're good.
All they can do is have fun.
Listen.
They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave, corporate commodity. Just like a slave 157 years ago, if you had any money, you could only use it to do what? enjoy yourself. That's why these Negroes got 50 houses, 50 cars, 50 boats, 1,000, every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made. Why do you need every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made? Because you're not allowed to use your money to do nothing relevant for your community. You can't name me a single white billionaire, Chinese billionaire, Arab billionaire who doesn't employ at least 5 to 10,000 of his own race. Now show me a black billionaire who employs 5 to 10,000 of his own race. So
there you are, going people. Do you agree with that as a community? We need to look in ourselves. We have a problem. We have a problem, people. Look on our prime minister. Tell me why he needs so much property for. Why one needs so much house for. The man have world for property in Jamaica. Tell me what one man need in a country with poor people. Make we start from owner prime minister. What him one need so many house for? Let me tell you something what the black community do also. Them also use them education to work tricks on the black people. Look at Nigel Clark. They say I'm a Rhodes Scholar. Big, bright, smart man. But it seems as if not only him, and this is a pattern when me I watch, and this is my belief. It's like the one of them guy at university to come back and trick uneducated black people. The education is to dance around the black race to elevate themselves because of them alone they have 10 houses, of them alone they have 10 cars, of them alone they have billions in the bank and the foundation and money are swindle off everywhere. Just look on it, people. Even our own country, among us, politicians who go to university use of education to go around other black people with less education and hurt the race. That's who we are. That's who we are. We're talking about the drugs and we're bringing in the community. These name brand nonsense, when the youth them don't want to work at McDonald's, because they believe say McDonald's now pay them enough to buy the big belt there, or the sneakers there, where they see the rap artists. And we are bringing the poison to the community. So let's talk about the music that we sing. We talk about the fashion, we talk about the drugs, let's talk about the music. These are all poison we drag in our colony, destroying the black community. Listen to the music that we have played in Jamaica. Bitches and hoes and drugs, chopping, sex, down in our throat, suck me this, that, disrespect, moral breakdown among the black people. Right? Listen to the music there. You know, chopping, chop the line, drugs, and you have the video that goes with it. Not but pure criminality in the video. Guns and all that person. Not but pure criminality in the video. Your black celebrity will get paid to do just that. To come in your community with the poison. What they don't know, you know, is that the chain gone from your foot. But remember, nobody believes a background master make you go so without them get back from we. So hold on there. This name brand and this fashion. Only thing that is so for see when the black celebrity come among us, I show off them shoes, them fashion, put in the video, and then they look at you don't want to work at McDonald's because you can't afford them name brand. Why you believe the black community is the largest we buy everything? We are the largest consumer. Black community. Consume everything. Spend more on every goddamn thing. Clothes, phone, you name it, people. Why you believe that happened? So you believe that these people are gonna make you walk off of them plantation, just free so and I make money off of you, and someone was so goddamn stupid and don't even see it. Even Ice Cube, he must say, hold on, before we go to Ice Cube, we can finish address this area so of how the music hurt us. The music where the black people push. You hear Ice Cube say? The people who control the music industry, record labels, them have shares in a prison. So all road lead to prison. Like them while them are getting rich half away. Look now. If they're dead, they got prison. You turn crackhead and everything because they promote the music and make these things sound cool. You understand me? So the youth are see it, you know what? Me now work at McDonald's, you know. Boy, I'm still rap music there in my show. Say, boy, I'm chop the line and I'm have a big car with some spinners on it. And me like where I live. He show a whole lot of money in him hand. And because black people, we do that, you know. We come over show other black people money and the life. No, say pay hungry black people them boy. That's how we stay, we show off. Because this display is not showing off on the white man, the Chinese man, or the Indian. Only person I show off on are your black man, black brothers and sisters. So let me tell you something about the music. The music go turn the old effect, and that a poison again, you know. Go turn my black sisters in a prostitute. The music turn a lot of sisters in a prostitute. A lot of brothers in a pimp and drug pusher. A lot of brothers end up being bars because of the music, because it's thugism. Everybody want to be a thug. Everything that is wrong, we as black people push it out there with some other people help. Black man knows it's wrong, but they might push it in now. Watch the rest of black man. You know why? Get rich or die trying. That's the mentality of our black race. Get rich or die trying. We don't care who we hurt to get there. So when they hear Ice Cube's attack right there, so yeah, some simple play for you today, man. You know, gear up. Listen, Ice Cube again, and we're gonna discuss it.
Who benefits and profits off our bickering and our division? You know, it's like follow the money. I don't know their names, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, you know, this is an industry. Okay, let's take rap music. Entertainment. Okay. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. So, literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. So, you know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that, you know, the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. But they didn't make you write those lyrics. It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics. We're going to have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what the, you know, a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
You know, thanks to Ice Cube to coming out with his honesty. But Ice Cube don't get it from me, you know. Keep it gangster, boy, keep it gangster. Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster. The thugism, the gangsterism. Ice Cube make a good living off it. Him get rich off it. See him come back here. What he did, him kind of music say enough you go under the ground. Enough man they behind bars behind the music where I pump you up. We know some music is very influential. Him make a lot of money, you know, after the music. But him come tell you the secret. You know why? Him Bill thinks him just a find that out. He thinks that Mr. Cube just a find that out. Like many of these guys right here, so them know what them doing to them community, but here ya, get rich or die trying. I ain't care about nobody else. I'm just caring about mine. As long as me and mine, all right. People, this is the anthem of the black community. Get rich or die trying. As long as me and mine have, I don't care about nobody else. You think Cube, this is a gangster artist, you know. Ice Cube a gangster rapper, you know, people talk about heavy gangster. Keep it gangster, boy, keep it gangster. With Crip music. I want to talk about people. Remember that? So you hear him old enough now for him to come out and tell you what I want. But all them brother need to apologize to the black community. They need to apologize. All the artists that were hurt from here to abroad. Look at my country named Jamaica. Look what the music done to our community. It is the black people who take money. Hey? It's the black people who take money and them see the damage are going just like the drugs deal up on the roadside where I said it crack. When take from some other people, the pies when bring among us. Them know say that hurt the little girl who graduated from we got university and drop out because of drugs. But when she come to them sell her anyway. Eh? You think a little people drugs dealer kill? Send down a prison and them take their life and mash up people's life. Black people are the biggest threat to us, to each other. Because they will take it from others and bring them among us. Them don't care about the damage. Them don't care about the damage. Black people are the biggest threat to our civilization and existence. We don't care about nobody. Most of us. We don't care about nobody. We just want to show you how much money we can have, how much house we come on social media. We'll show you it. We'll show you it. The mentality of our people. As we get a few dollars, so you see, we change. Yeah, we start to find some other things, and people start, put up some different sign. Because it's as if then they pass on different side of the world. You remember yourself no more. Eh? Money will make we go crazy. Bring all this shit to the black community. Money will make you go crazy. And because you're influential, because you're a celebrity, you're more influential than even a politician and everybody else. Eh? Black people, what most of them do for us, when I come out, come show off. What they do to the community, when I come out, come show off. Eh? What they do, when I come out, come show off on the black community as they make a little money too. So with NBA player, rock star, DJ, anybody, you see them have a little white chick on them arm. Come and reach. And you see them show the most love and affection to the white woman when they never show a daughter. You never see no picture of them on social media show. No. There's another brother named, what you call him? Wayne or Marshall or something there in Jamaica with a white woman. We see them on social media all the time. You believe say them are the Oxtables. I don't say him and the woman not live good enough. I mean, I knock your arrangement, right? But I just show you. Oh, I don't know if the white woman get out the best out of the black man, or the black man have to go at the best of the white woman hour. I don't know. Because as the man get a white woman, so it's a different life. They start show them up. How come they never show up the black woman, so? People happen. We have a problem as black people, and we need to look at it, even though sometimes it might hurt. Grind with teeth and looking at it and say, you know what? Jano, we need change. And we mash up the community, not the white man. The white man beat we up with the bait and switch one away weak enough to take the poison back to the community. And because them know so selfish enough, we don't care if for us, mere minds are get rich or die trying. Them know them will find some weak head to come into the community. Most of the times when we get rich, we move from the community. We're going to live next to some white people. And a lie me I tell. There is advantage and disadvantage to that. If you look at it good. Some instances good, some bad. Because that means say our community is going to be drained of the people who make it, who can help back the community. And another thing where your own black people start get bad mind and looking at you and they want to take you out. So you have to look at it in all different directions. But it's the truth. As a black man get rich, him gone to some white people community, gone live close to them. Black man want 10 house and them can live in a one. He want to get rich, he will steal other black people. He will hurt other black people to get there. He will exploit other black man to get there. And not give a damn who them are hurt. Look on Diddy. Who do you think Diddy hurt? You think did he hurt more whites or did he hurt more blacks? Just look at the stories where I come out more and more and more. Black people come to you looking for help. Maybe come from some rural part of this country. Yeah, come to the big city, man. Hey, come check me in New York. Come to Miami, man. I can give you a break. You exploit people after people after people. When I look on the case and what's going on, it hurt a lot of blacks. Hurt a lot of people from the black community people. Hurt a lot of black people. I must tell you that. Yeah? But we're going to make her hear something else. Because we love reasoning. Yeah, man. As black people, as black
Barack
people.
Obama or Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, a man who some have as the
people under the one go. I'm not ready for Andrew Holness yet. Make we talk about, kind of you guys don't know about house Negro and field Negro. You guys have to go back to understand what we are saying today. Me say we have to go back to understand what Ice Cube say is right. But Ice Cube was right there too, destroying the black community. People, we have to be honest. But you're not going to see nobody that tell him that. Because you have money, you're a celebrity. Ain't nobody dare say that. But as black people, we need to look and fix it so it happen to the next generation that come. And the so-called celebrity will say we are celebrity. I them a mash up. I them a mash up. Look on Jamaica. Every style of the artist. Look when Cartel say bleach. Look what happened to Jamaica. Look when Cartel say Clarks. Look what happened to Jamaica. So tell me say they are not influential. No, the youth of Jamaica say gun. A gun a wear. Death. A death a wear. Blood. A blood a wear. Chopping a wear. Hitman. A pay hitman there Jamaica. It look like people. First, you have to understand some history to see where we at. And I'm going to take you there. Some of you guys been hearing about this house Negro before. And the guys never really understand the definition of a house Negro. So we are going to I thought maybe a picture load, but yeah. Of Malcolm X. Because hear Malcolm X attack and I give a definition of house Negro. And Malcolm X, I think it's in 1963, yes, after the March on Washington, 1963. We're going to listen, Brother Malcolm X, so we can learn the real definition of house Negro.
To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro.
Can you guys hear?
Back during slavery. There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house
Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear?
Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro.
Hold on.
To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro. Back during slavery. There was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food. He left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save the master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro say, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick.
All of you are going, fighting harder than the master. We look for such man. This cashless and this needs. Do you see America push it so? But him jump out, him fight harder than the master, not true. Look on the things where he might try push. You know, he might try push all these things we're going to see him push America, England. He might fight harder than the master. You know, listen, people, because to understand where we are, to have to go back in our history. Listen to Malcolm X.
He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today because we still got some house niggers running around here. This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro. And if someone comes to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? When are you going to get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say while you left your mind in Africa. On that same plantation, there was the field Negro. The field Negro, those were the masters. There was always more Negroes in the field than there was Negroes in the house. The Negro in the field caught hell. He ate leftovers. In the house, they ate high up on the hog. The Negro in the field didn't get nothing but what was left of the insides of the hog. They call them chitlins nowadays. In those days, they call them what they were, guts. That's what you were, a gut eater. And some of you are all still gut eaters. The field Negro was beaten from morning till night. He lived in a shack, in a hut. He wore cast-off clothes. And he hated his master. I say he hated his master. He was intelligent. That house Negro loved his master. But that field Negro, remember, they were in the majority. And they hated the master.
What makes New South Window different?
When the house caught on fire, he didn't try and put it out. That field Negro prayed for a wind, for a breeze. When the master got sick, the field Negro prayed that he died. If someone come to the field Negro and said, let's separate, let's run, he didn't say, where are we going? He said, any place is better than heaven. You got field Negroes in America today. I'm a field Negro. The masters are the field Negroes. When they see this man's house on fire, you don't hear these little Negroes talk about our government is in trouble. They say the government is in trouble. Imagine a Negro, our government. I even heard one say, our astronauts. They won't even let him near the plane. And our astronauts, our Navy, that's a Negro that's out of his mind. That's a Negro that's out of his mind. Just as the slave master in that day used Tom, the house Negro, to keep the field Negroes in check, the same old slave master today has Negroes who are nothing but modern Uncle Toms, 20th century Uncle Toms, to keep you and me in check, keep us under control, keep us passive and peaceful and non-violent. That's Tom making you non-violent. It's like...
I want to hear what I want, people. You see them video, and for everybody You have to have a certain level of consciousness, people, that a Malcolm X. Sometimes if we go back, we have to go back in our past to can understand what the hell is going on. So to hear Ice Cube, me him say these things, me know a long time. Me know me do video on it before. Yeah. And me hear Ice Cube come out with this, but remember I said in benefit from it is music is strictly gangster. Yeah, music is strictly gangster. So make a go on listen to what people. And normal video them, man. I want you guys listen to something.
They ain't gonna do nothing. Put it on there. What make you think they're gonna do something?
That brother dead. That brother passed. Jano, that brother was one, it was, you know, Jajo. I could hear what going on. I learned lesson, man. Hear from the elder.
These are folks that ain't gonna do nothing. Put it on there. What make you think they're gonna do something? Most of your big black entertainers work for white agents. They don't even want to be around them. They don't determine where they go.
Can you hear it?
That's what this is about. How come you all them black folks doing TV and all that them shows? They don't do nothing.
Anissa Bell bless.
They don't do nothing. When I go down on that front line, I'm willing to die. When I walk up on the stage, I don't expect to die. Two different things. People say, well, how much comedy you think would expect to have? I don't know. When I walk up on the stage, I go bigger to laugh. When I go down there to march, I go to die or change something.
Dick Gregory is right. I remember when Cat Williams exposed these celebrities. They all turned against him, labeling him a bitter and jealous person. They did everything they could to discredit him so that no one would believe him. But it's not just about what others say. It's about what we see and hear directly from them. I recall watching a video of Kevin Hart where he talked about the freedom Dave Chappelle has to speak out on important issues without fear of losing anything. Hart admitted that he couldn't do the same because of his position. He's afraid of losing his wealth. In short, he's willing to sacrifice integrity for money. Now, I'm not saying money is bad. Everyone needs it. But there's a difference between good money and money that costs you your principles. You can't sacrifice what makes you a person. What earns you respect for something temporary? These celebrities have sold their souls and now serve the devil, not us. Just because they have influence doesn't mean they're on our side. Yes, we've made them rich. We put them where they are. Therefore, we expect them to be on our side because we think they owe us. But that's not the case, especially for the black community. For years, these so-called celebrities have... I recall watching a...
Hold on, family. I never really upload it, so more on a year better, you know. Hold on, because my argument, I must go so. Somebody else said, I hear it good.
Dick Gregory is right. I remember when Cat Williams exposed these celebrities. They all turned against him, labeling him a bitter and jealous person. They did everything they could to discredit him so that no one would believe him. But it's not just about what others say. It's about what we see and hear directly from them. I recall watching a video of Kevin Hart where he talked about the freedom Dave Chappelle has to speak out on important issues without fear of losing anything. Hart admitted that he couldn't do the same because of his position. He's afraid of losing his wealth. In short, he's willing to sacrifice integrity for money. Now, I'm not saying money is bad. Everyone needs it, but there's a difference between good money and money that costs you your principles. You can't sacrifice what makes you a person. What earns you respect for something temporary? These celebrities have sold their souls and now serve the devil, not us. Just because they have influence doesn't mean they're on our side. Yes, we've made them rich. We put them where they are. Therefore, we expect them to be on our side because we think they owe us. But that's not the case, especially for the black community. For years, these so-called celebrities have done nothing meaningful for our people. They don't speak out against the injustices in our community, nor do they condemn the gun violence and drugs that plague our youths. In fact, they promote these very things, serving the elite's agenda to destroy our society. Kanye West was right to call them fake gangsters because that's exactly what they are. There are only a few people in Hollywood who stand up for the truth, like Denzel Washington and Mel Gibson. But as Dick Gregory said, these famous people are not our leaders. We shouldn't listen to them or expect anything from them if we want to move forward in life. They will only lead us astray.
People, when you hear that? When you hear that? Yeah, people. I don't think me say, in our black community, and Isabel Rose, we are going to system manners and respect. Blessings to everybody where they are, man. Cat Williams was right, not true. Collect some old wise man. Now them I cut up everything what Cat say and I put them out there bit by bit. Ah boy, people, our black community sell out for money. From politician and down. Why you believe the black communities are so poor from the Caribbean to Africa? No matter where you have the gold, diamond, isles, no matter where you have the copper, bronze, silver, you name where you have the natural gas, you still remain poor because your black leader bring the poison in. Look on Jamaica, look on Chinese, look on Jamaican-owned businesses. They are not getting tax break. Look on Jamaican-owned businesses. Are they getting duty-free import? Are we getting land from the government? To set up a colony? And now in Ghana, India again. And look what the Ghana Indian can do. Something when nobody at Jamaica can make him do. It's like the masters them always are used with. Ghana, England, India can put on orange PNP colors, basically. You would have never wear that at Jamaica, but just to be in a good grace of some other people. You come out of yourself and be others. This is no different from what the rap what Ice Cube tell me. To get rich, you have to do this, I have to sing that type of song and do things to destroy your community. What else would leaders do when they left from here? To get the loan and get the money and get the grant and get whatever they want from these people to bring back at them place. Not to make your life better. It's for them to get another 2 houses. For them to own some more accounts. So hide the money, swindle the money. That's black leaders from the Caribbean to Africa. Black leaders are some of the worst among us. That's why every day our embassy are full trying to come a slave master grand pick in the yard because them treat you better. Why are we running from black leaders? There's something wrong. Something wrong among us. We need to start pay attention. Black people don't get them riches and wealth to help out each other. We're selfish. We don't network. We don't team up and build this thing. But you want to bet the white man them attack. You want to bet the white man them attack behind the back. Your black billionaires don't know what to do with it. When you look at who are them people I work with them, be a celebrity. Be a white man I work with them. Do the bookings and everything for them people. Akon. I'm following the story of Akon out of Africa lighting. You know, Akon supposed to be a city out there in like a Wakanda city out there in Africa. It didn't go through and him say COVID, this and that, and people are asked back for the money. But one of the big things we noticed with Akon, all the people around Akon, all the designers, engineers, all these people come from foreign country. Akon, you know. Akon will come from one of the countries in the world with some of the best and the smartest, the brightest and the smartest people, Africa. You want to tell me about the countries in the continent of Africa? Akon could get in people to build a place from Africa. Akon went overseas and get somebody totally different. That's what Akon did. And it didn't work well with a lot of black people. They didn't like that. I want you guys to listen to this one more time.
Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people. Yeah. All they can do is have fun. They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave, corporate commodity. Just like a slave 157 years ago, if you had any money, you could only use it to do what? Enjoy yourself. This is why these Negroes got 50 houses, 50 cars, 50 boats, 1,000, every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made. Why do you need every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made? Because you're not allowed to use your money to do nothing relevant for your community. You can name me a single white billionaire, Chinese billionaire, Arab billionaire who doesn't employ at least 5,000 to 10,000 of his own race. Now show me a black billionaire who employs 5,000 to 10,000 of his own race. Celebrities are not.
So like someone in the comment section said, remember Africans that was battered by Africans, the white did not go on land to get the slaves. Their own people took them to white ships. We sell out each other up till today. That is not a lie. There's history to that. That's true. Because I've been telling you, I've been watching this video where some African leaders, them are telling we in the blacks in the West, sorry for what them ancestors did. They were saying that slavery couldn't occur without the help of African chiefs. African help the white man to take out of Africa. And these African leaders now, I tell you if you come home, Africans in the Caribbean and in the United States, anywhere in the West, and they said them apologize for what them ancestors did to us, because them couldn't take out of Africa without the help of black men, black leaders, chief. And them say they put up resistance, but they couldn't go up against guns that the black men take from the white man. So the first slave trade is black man trade we have for guns and whatever the white man bring come, local goodies. And then when they come at the West again, we get trade again. So the first slave trade are who? So a long time I do we sell so. A time we must look in ourselves and think about who built the pyramid. Think about, look about you, looking at your house. Almost everything you're looking at is a black man invented. So what is our problem? We're not dunce. Are we too smart for our own good? We're not dunce, people. If everything you're looking at in your house, almost, is invented by a black man, you're up on the road and look around you. Almost everything we enjoy today looking at is invented by a black man. What I'd say about this powerful race of people? Are we too good for our own good? Or maybe somebody see that we're too good and using us to keep us down by giving one of us the poison to take back to the colony. Whether it be drugs, the fashion, you don't want to work at McDonald's no more because you want to push dope to buy expensive clothes. The music, the whole in the this, the that. Now with sisters on the corner, youth they are prison, man they are prison, a lot of single youth in the community. Look at look what is happening to the black community. A lot of the single mothers is a we cause it, because stuff that we embrace, even in the music, that is the main killer, the main poison in the black community. The music is more than 50% of the problem. We absorb, we consume the music. We want to live the music. Where you think so much single mama come from among the black community? The music we listen to, the lifestyle. Everybody want to be a thug. So your baby father so end up a prison and dead. You want to push it dope. You don't want to work because sure. Me like the quick life. Me don't have to work. Me want to push something fast. Me love that rap music. You know, see I pay a jet and them thing them man attack. You see all the money in my flash. I want to look at the ghetto. Youth are telling us them rich. Go to Jamaica, youth are scam money. I show pan camera say them rich. Say them rich. Black man. Do you see the white man that walk around and tell us them rich? Or is just the blacks I tell us them rich? And when I tell us them rich and I tell the white man say them rich, you can't show up on the white man. Them got it. You can't show up on the Chinese. Them got it. Up here both black man both on each other. Up here show off. They don't build up the economy, people, the colony. Look at the whole of them. The one that go to school, them hold on the rest and try to trick them. The one that say them a leader, them have 28 accounts and whole heap of houses. The one that said a leader, take the tax break that is supposed to be there for the poor Africans who come out of slavery. Give them tax break, live up themselves, you give to other people. We're rich, you give to the Chinese. The duty-free imports was to give to the black poor people with the plantation. You take it and give to the Chinese. 1940 acre land where should I give poor people, take them out of squalor, you give to the Chinese. Toll in a road, you give to the Chinese. Right now, Chinese there in Jamaica buy up all of the US dollars. And the government sit down there and allow them. Illegal cambio, draining the country of US dollars. The Chinese are. Where the US dollar gone? You think black people easy? We are some of the wickedness. That's why we often full up the embassy. And who can go embassy, them come across the border. Any means necessary to run come a slave master, great grand picnic them yard. Because as much as slave master, slavery and slavery, they will treat you better. They don't liquid so hot. That's why I always ask, who is worse? The master or the slave will become master? Who is worse? The master or the slave will become master? We drag ourselves down. Everything bad happening in our community, and nobody do it. And we do it. I don't want to see the greatness in us flourish to the next generation. Or we're going to stop that. We can't put the chain upon them no more. Because them now go back in a chain. We have to find a way. Look what money them take off of owner and come up on the plantation. We don't spend the most on name brand. The spending power is in the black people pocket. If black people in America say them stop spend, no corporation shut down. I repeat, if black people in America will love buy all the name brand this, if them hold them purse, no business, no corporation shut down. Them design it and they open it for black people. Use black people to market it to black people because we fool. So nobody believe say them not get back their money after we are in those slavery gone. Don't believe for a minute The music also send you to prison. The music also take you out. So we lose a lot of our brothers and sisters to the music. Violent crime, gangsterism, turf war, thugism. Gone to prison. Left your baby mama with you look youth, them are growing in the community. No father guidance or did they? The chain, the cycle continue. If the mama not strong enough, the youth they're gonna do the same thing when father used to push dope in the ghetto because that's all them see around him. And then we are listening to music, and we are this and we are that, and we just boy, we just take on a life of crime as black people and we don't see it. So we own a black people I bring to come give it. We own a black people don't want to stop. Look at that thing named gun music out of England. Them ban it, you know. Jamaican artists. Look how much crime there, Jamaican blood a leak. But our politicians don't ban it out there. They make a little talk, say, boy, they might trim it up, can't play it on the ear. Yo, no go, man. So look at bleep out like people stupid. But they can hear it in a car, hear it at dance. One man want to shop decide to play local music. You hear it tonight, a man sell 2 cassettes at roadside. You hear it, everybody play the nasty music where the youth are supposed to listen. But England, the white country, found the relationship between violent music and violent crime. They must show you so there's a straight line between music and the youth them taking on a life of crime. It caused the youth them to become violent. There's no doubt. So England banned that. Hence, the police walk without guns. So whenever you see a Jamaican patrol, a police go to school, for any reason, look how the police do. Big gun go to school. If you see Jamaica police go to school, and a school, they have to carry big guns. But England police okay gun on road. And now we are pushing gun music more. So like we want to carry gun now in a church. We don't want to stop it. Our black people cause this for ourselves. The destruction, we are destroying our own race. Where the white man coming at all of this, what I tell about? Where the white man coming at all of this, what the role the white man play in all of this? You can say no. We all can say no. But no, you want to be rich. I'd rather die trying. Get rich or die trying. It's all about me and mine. I don't care about another man. As long as me and my family eating, I don't give a damn about nobody. Be a role model for your kids. I'm not a role model, even though you know your music will hurt them. Be a role model for your kids. Don't tell them to come buy my crack. Even though you know your crack will hurt them. Mighty God, black people, some of you heartless. Greed. So right now, me listen what Ice Cube say. Me hear him say, me thank him for even opening up the people in eyes coming to do video like this. Before I explain the same thing. I've read it before. So now Ice Cube, the real gangster artist. Real gangster. You talk about gangster? Keep it gangster. Oh, keep it gangster. Them the thing that affect the black community. And his music would have been one of the vehicles. We send a lot of youth on the grave. His music would be the same music will send enough youth to prison. His music would be the music will make enough single mama they're in the community and them youth come up and in a crime and end up a prison, die before time. Tear up the black community. Look what black leaders and black celebrities, so-called celebrities, is doing to the community. Look out their eye, people. These guys seems as if they're not working for us. They're working for other people. Or when they're a prime minister and president, they're working for other people. I'm going to make you hear today because some things you're not hearing. Yeah.
CNN, I was questioned after I spoke in 2007 about Barack Obama. And CNN said, well, what do you think about this young man? I think he's brilliant. I think he has fresh ideas. But I'm under no illusion that even if he did become president, that he could change the reality of black suffering in America. Because when you are running for something, you can say a lot of things. But when you sit in the seat and you feel the energy of electricity putting something on your backside. The forces that surround power is always the real power. President Obama does not run this country. President Obama has been chosen to govern white affairs. If in that process we get something, it won't be because the governing powers want it. It will be because we organized and forced our government to speak to our needs.
Let's see what I got.
Now, look. Thank you for the question. I want it clearly said in love that I love my brother. I voted for him. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was out there with my wife voting for our brother. I, like you, am very proud that a black man sits in the White House. Oh. But I also understand very clearly, and we should understand that it is the White House. Until
yeah, you are going. I hope I learn something today, no people. They my video not for everybody, you know. No, this program not for everybody. Me already me could hear Malcolm X. I'll give you some history. Some from 1963, you know, after the March on Washington, Malcolm X give that speech. And I give you education about field Negroes and house Negroes. You know, you hear so from the Mr. Omar right there. So I tell you what I go on. On this platform, I tell you guys all the time. All the time. A lot of these guys, they don't help the community. No big help to the community. Nah, man. A few of them people, like T.I. Mr. T.I. make big black move. Some of them, you can count them on one hand, people. They will come out and give you some turkey, Christmas time, look good on camera, but no big structural move in the black community. Think about the amount of wealthy black stars and celebrity, movie stars and TV stars, and you name the amount of black billionaire with the America. Can you imagine if them come together? Can you imagine if they come together? They could have banks where black people can go get better interest loan. Because we know they could have get banks where could have get loans. So, you know, there's no line drawn, no red tape among black people. Some black people, selfish people, they would see when they take the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Your enemy, nah, do you nothing. And there's some start and there's some end it. Your enemy can't do you nothing. It's always somebody close by. I'll give you a location. I point you out. We just read about this stuff at my New Roads the other day. It was a member of the community who bring the boy them come there. And when the boy them dirt him own a cousin, him never expect same cousin that day and get dirt. Him start panic and then mass. And the man that when bring come there, see him a panic and they might have blow up everything. Them dirt him there too, just like everybody else and left him and gone. A lot of times we see one, just like ants bring the poison to the colony and kill off everybody. Just like ants, they just put down the poison, the ants take it back to the colony and everybody get hurt. You see liberty? Eh? All of these guys in the ghetto, you say I sell a dope. I give people. I was in San Francisco one day. I stopped my car. I remember years ago, I had San Francisco. I had the Uber, right? In San Francisco. Yeah? We come up and work and I run Uber. I said, I'm going to run some Uber before I drive to my yard. Come live an hour and a half away. And I said, I did it. I forgot the street of San Francisco. Because when I go to San Francisco, you see homeless people. And in San Francisco, you see people that shut up themselves, you know. Yeah, man, I use needle right before you. No shimmy in the game because They know so them now get arrested. Police don't bother see people. May I tell you, so the law in San Francisco is funny when it comes to these things. I mean, I'll tell you. So I saw this youth I sell some the dope man come up. And I see the people them a squat. Kind of like when the people them under the drugs, they make them squat like they want to tile it or something. Me not lie to people. Me know people when they on drugs squat. And when they come out fight, them stand up straight again. And when they get back on it again, they squat like. Me don't know what kind of vibes they give them and what kind of drug them and take. But me see a brother there dress up nice. Like a Filipino, you know. Like a Filipino and black. The youth are sell them and the people them dope. And the one of them I got to him, you know. Yeah, man, it's like a food truck come. And I did you know, I say I take a break. And my phone, the right on the clip, right on the windscreen. You know? And I turn on the camera. They never know, because Uber may drive my phone, they right on my windscreen, so you just, hey, I just turn on my camera and flip it around. And I videotape them people. I swear I videotape the boy real good. Because it hurt me heart to see these people. Some of them might be the last needle them take or whatever. They might dead. The brother sell them. And you want to see the people that come out of you want to see the little people that crawl like a roach. The crackhead them and the drug addict them, you see them come out. And one man did it like no police. So there San Francisco. On that street there. And the man I sell the whole of them dope. I'm recorded people. I recorded it on my phone. Me left this on my drive over. Me drive away from the scene and I go over several blocks. Way over. Me see like 4 police attacks. Stand up on a reason. And me call them. Pull up my car me. Call the police officer. Show him my phone with the video. The boy, him clothes, him face. Everything. The street. Guess what the police tell me at San Francisco? They must take it to the DA. Because when them arrest them, there's nothing them can do about it. Because when them arrest them end up back on the street again. Full line of San Francisco, no people. Sanctuary city kind of nonsense. Yeah, me understand say sanctuary city, but when we look and see the man was dressed nice. Anybody, one of these people that come here might be the last needle them put in at them. They might drop out. And you. So me show you some people don't care anything about you. It's all about get rich or die trying. It's the same thing in the black community. We take the dope from other people. We seek it out. We sort it out. We go cook it. We go put it in a rock. Come back in the community and sell. I've never seen a Colombian sell them powder at the corner, at the liquor store, at the gas station up here. So we never seen it. It's us. We see it do to the community. We see the damages. We see the deaths. We see Tita drop out. We see people at thief from the mama to come by with drugs. We don't care. Hey man, don't blame me, man. Blame your son, man. I didn't tell him to take my crack, man. You need to talk to that nigga, man. You don't talk to me. People may hear that out of my own ears. When it comes to the artists, them are the same way. Knowing that the music can destroy the community. They don't care about nobody, you know. Man, I ain't a role model, man. Parents need to talk to the kids, man. I ain't a role model. Black people. That's who we are. We're greedy. So therefore, we'll go out and take it from anybody and bring it back, and then we sit down on a ball. It's like when your Ice Cube come tell with the game now. After him already get rich, after the destruction of the community.
Who benefits and profits off our bickering and our division? You know, it's like follow the money. I don't know their names, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, you know, this is an industry. Okay, let's take rap music. Entertainment. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. So, literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. So, you know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that, you know, the records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. But they didn't make you write those lyrics. It's not about It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there has guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics. We're going to have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what the, you know, a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
Black people, I want you to understand, say, we might not pay money back to France like Haiti. We might get up at the plantation and think we are free. Remember, black people are a business. Do you think we are the biggest spender in the world? We spend the most. You think that's an accident? May I ask you? We full up the prison. You think that's an accident? We are the most because we are killing off each other. We have the most gun among us. You think that's an accident? When you think we're going to left off a plantation and things that we're free? Babylon released the chain, but them I use them brain. Our old song that, you know. You remember the song there? Babylon released the chain, but them I use them brain. Them have to get it back some way, somehow. Black people making a lot of white people rich. And even if them have to use some among us to make that happen. Yeah? A lot of black people are being used to make black people disappear, like go under the ground before time, take on this life of gangsterism and badness and thuggism. Black people are influenced and then put money behind them black celebrity, like a year Ice Cube say. Them tell you what to say and this and that. Keep it gangster, boy. Keep it gangster. So whatever them they tell him to say that. And this gangster thing take over. Yeah, man, I'm gangster, man, a thug. You know, Snoop Dogg same way. Pay a gangster really receive around and crip on him. You know, not positive to tell you them and the community. Thus, mere minds, man, get rich quick or die trying. Look, people, lie me and tell people. Snoop Dogg same way. We love them, you know. There's no hatred in my heart to these guys. In a matter of fact, me like 50 Cent, me like Ice Cube. Out all of them, man. Me not care if Mayweather, Steve Harvey, and the next brother. But me like 50 Cent and me like Ice Cube. I like them guys there. But at the reality, me attack. These guys don't care about nothing. Snoop Dogg are old man, you know. But look where my push up. Gang Signs, same thing. Cartel, same way. Eh? You mean the music, you don't want nothing more. You might push up Gang Signs, all this nonsense. People, the artists them, the celebrity them, they are very influential. And you know who look up to them? They look at you, them who are vulnerable. Who don't know how to say no. So, one notable clip that me have here, one more play for you guys again. I may have to leave you with it.
Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people. Yeah. All they can do is have fun. They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave corporate commodity, just like a slave 157 years ago. If you
a man's a corporate commodity. Minister says that black people is a business. See, the Chinese find it out. And which part the white man left off, they might come again. Because them say we are fool. We are just a business. We spend. We have no sense. No unity among us. Them know so them can come and make we mash on our own Jamaican business. Look, the Chinese know them can leave from wherever. Come to Jamaica. And with the help of us, black people, destroy black-owned businesses. Brother, keep speaking. Sir Johnson.
Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people. Yeah. All they can do is have fun. They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave corporate commodity. Just like a slave 157 years ago, if you had any money, you could only use it to do what? Enjoy yourself. This is why these Negroes got 50 houses, 50 cars, 50 boats, 1,000, every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made. Why do you need every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made? Because you're not allowed to use your money to do nothing relevant for your community. You can't name me a single white billionaire, Chinese billionaire, Arab billionaire who doesn't employ at least 5,000 to 10,000 of his own race. Now show me a black billionaire who employs 5,000 to 10,000.
Listen again.
Celebrities are not allowed to use their money to help their own people.
Jaja.
All they can do is have fun. They're glorified plantation slaves, every last one. And I don't say that to disrespect them, but it's the truth. You are a glorified plantation slave corporate commodity. Just like a slave 157 years ago, if you had any money, you could only use it to do what? Enjoy yourself. This is why these Negroes got 50 houses, 50 cars, 50 boats, 1,000, every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made. Why do you need every pair of Air Jordan sneaker that ever was made? Because you're not allowed to use your money to do nothing relevant for your community. You can't name me a single white billionaire, Chinese billionaire, Arab billionaire who doesn't employ at least 5,000 to 10,000 of his own race. Now show me a black billionaire who employs 5,000 to 10,000 of his own race.
People, tell me what you think about this video today, people. Was it educational? It's just a video where I get up and I feel like talk to my black people. When I say I go, a long time I have them feelings there, and a long time I reason them way. Long time. But as you see, we are going down the road there. I get older. I have to talk the truth. As I get older, I get wiser. Don't. So I have to speak the truth. Maybe it will help the generation that come behind I and I. You see me I say? So is me don't know we're up to as a black race, you know. We don't know we're up to. Guys, let me go to a short break and I'll be right back.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because these are proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
28 accounts. Whole heap of business. Whole heap of foundation. Money I got this so here, there, and everywhere. In a poor country. Money in the account you don't know where money I come from. Now you want to destroy the Integrity Commission Act, especially the part where say, you know, illicit enrichment is a no-no. So that's what we do as black people. You have Nigel Clark, the Rhodes Scholar. Seems as if his knowledge, his brain, his education is not to lift up black people. They always say, if you're a leader and the people them dark, are you for bring them light? If they are uneducated, bring them education. But look what black leaders do. They pray on our dunceness. With lack of education, then pray on that. Then keep your dunce. They don't want to understand anything. That's why civics was removed from school. So you don't understand how nothing work. Government work. You don't even understand their own culture. And like a civics pride. Why you believe them do that? You think that's an accident? Black man will move knowledge from you. The white man will give you knowledge. Black man can't go space. You can be in any part of the army, the marine, any part of the secrecy of this country. The white man will give you knowledge to get there. The black man will remove that knowledge, take out that book. To keep you down just for his crooked benefit. Remember, you know, the black man, I believe, say, him can rise while you rise too. He have to cut off your foot and try to destroy you to rise. Look at black leaders. They remove civics, so we remain dunce. Not understand what they're doing. Removing education from you because you must not understand them crookedness. So because of them own benefit, they rather remove civics. Remove a piece of education. What I say? The white man will what? Give you education. You can even become a president in them country. And I look one at the top secret. Obama was one of them. A black man Looking at all the secret of the white man them look pan. But you own a black man. Remove books from you. Knowledge. Hold it back. For the benefit of them riches. Now where you say man have 28 accounts. Black community will hurt each other too much, people. It's time for wise up and rise up. And look on it, man. Look on it. We are smart people. We are great people. Up in mighty race. We're good. We are good people. Others see it, them know it. But them play on us, the greedy ones, to come mash you up. Them pray on the selfish ones to come mash you up. A man don't care about nothing. Black man motto is get rich quick or die trying. Man, I don't care about nobody else, man. I don't care about mine, man. It's me and mine. Listen to them type of conversation if you don't hear black people with it all the time. Listen what me I tell you if you don't hear black people with it all the time. I ain't care about nobody else. As long as me and mine's eating, I don't care about nobody else. I'm not no role model. We go teaching the youth. Parents must be a parent to the kid at home. I don't expect me to be a role model for your kid. I'm not the fault why your kid become a crackhead and teeth fall out at university. You must tell the youth to stop take crack, send them to rehab then. Why they still selling drugs on the corner? Selfish. Selfish. Don't even live there, live in a gated community, but you pray on the poor people them in the ghetto. You can't send a dope in a gated community as a black man. No, you can't. You take a dope and go sell it in the ghetto among the poor. Make we worse. Black people, how we wicked to each other so. And not until we look at these things, we're not going to rise. No matter how much money we have, we're always going to be selfish. People, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If for the first time on the platform and you like the presentation, go ahead and subscribe. Make this platform your own. Share, like, donate. Information there. Yeah? Support independent, grassroots journalism. And that's what we do, people. You understand me? And I give thanks to everybody over there now. Every single one of you guys. You guys are the fuel in a vlogger's engine. If you guys are dead, the bus are now going away. So thanks to everybody who participate in the community also, in the comment section. The ones that we don't even comment, but they watch. And I want to say that manners and respect to all the people who are visually impaired. A long time in a shout out to know. The ones that were hearing me, but they can't see me. Don't worry about seeing me right now because me look see we like our sound. So big up everybody who are listen I and I, but them can't hear me. Me know you're there now. Me I send a shout out. And to the one in the comment section I want to put in a comment in about them things that them can't write and read and spell like some of you, like Evan Bradford and Miss Extation, Frank Funk, Debbie Jervis. Someone on the sideline want to put something in the comment section and afraid. You don't understand the smartphone, how to write the spell check. Still put it in there. Let me tell you every day. We know if you read the scribble, crab tour, we know if you read dunce. And nobody on my platform will laugh after you and disrespect you unless they don't know this page. Nobody who know this community is gonna make any fun of how you write or you know spell good. And that's how we stay up here. So we know if you read scribble, crab tour, and dunce. So put your comment in the comment section and afraid coming on if I don't have enough to say, but you look and say, Lord God, me can't type so. Try. Not be to feel about a trial. Thank you guys for watching this video. Manners and respect to each and every one of there. So my name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister and is a prime minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Health and Wellness, those of you who craft this order, I don't know what to say to you. Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and plant this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church, loose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can a nation do?